So you all might have already judged me by this, didn't you? Well, never mind. I am probably the one who is quoted as good example of bad example, which I am probably not.
I have to go now. What was this?
There's no way anyone beats him! Your Fortnite World Champion! Booga! $3 million richer!
So, from what you just saw, it doesn't look all that bad now, does it? If there are gains to be made from playing video games, why is there an air of negativity around it? Why do parents never encourage their children to participate in esports like they encourage them to participate in other outdoor sports? Let me dissect it for you. The number one concern is the health aspect. Playing video games for hours and hours and hours can be tiring and harmful for the eyes. Prolonged screen exposure can be detrimental to your vision. The second concern is the social aspect. A lot of parents are of the opinion that children who play a lot of video games don't really have a social life. Picture children confined to the four walls of their rooms, stuck in a virtual world. The third major parental concern is distraction from academics. A lot of parents believe that children who play a lot of video games do not perform well at school. Video games or esports are often looked at as a direct distraction from academics. So, you may conclude that esports are bad after all. But I'm going to stop you right there and tell you that it all depends on the way a child is allowed to engage.
Success in any field depends upon the interest with which one pursues it. But if given a fair chance and relevant precautions are taken, esports has its own fair share of gains. Like number 1, developing cognitive and motor skills. Some experts believe that a pro gamer utilizes 7 essential high-level cognitive and motor skills during a pro game, and all of these skills are utilized in coordination simultaneously.
These are professional video game players, training like professional athletes.
A fraction of a second in this business can mean the difference between millions of dollars. And if we can eat right, or we can sleep right, or we can train right to get that fraction of a second, then we're going to do it, and we're going to hoist trophies.
They're an esports team playing Counter-Strike. And they're training in a way that's new for professional gaming.
1, 2, 3, come on!
It's part of a much larger shift happening in the industry. As more money pours in, esports is starting to look a lot like traditional sports.
Number 2, developing teamwork skills. Like any other physical sport out there, esports teaches one to collaborate, to communicate, and to work effectively in a larger team.
And apart from that, let us acknowledge the individuality. Everyone has their escape points from the monotonous life that they are living. Esports can play a wonderful way to spend their time in leisure.
Talking about the reach of esports, esports are everywhere. They have changed the whole arena of playing into a digital one.
This is kind of crazy.
The esports has gone up like a rocket, boom, straight up, and the money that's coming in now is insane.
6-figure salary in the spotlight, on stage, and some of them are just wholly unprepared.
This chair is $1,600.
$1,600.
Yeah, this chair.
I'm living a dream for a lot of people, but yeah, sometimes it sucks because of all these drawbacks.
I like this one.
So, like any other sports, esports has its own fair share of advantages. They help in keeping the kids engaged while developing their motor skills, and it also allows themselves to be in different situations in the game, which helps them further in life in team building process and assessing the situations better. Parents should take cognizance of the changing realities of the game and have a broad view about gaming. Thank you.